So you
for a
schooled
better
in
life.
Abia State?
Yeah.
How do you see Abia guys? Are they stubborn?
I don't like them.
Why? Why you don't like us?
I don't like them. They are, I don't know, civilized.
Come on. I'm not civilized. I'm not. Come on, guys.
I have most of them as my friends now because when I like being a teenage, my early teenage life I spent there, right? So I know I have most of them as my friends now.
You saw them as uncivilized that time or no?
You know this saying about Abba Nanya, they too they look.
Yeah, Abananya. Welcome to Vic Influential. Today we have a very special guest. Like I promised you, I have a Nigerian lady, a very beautiful lady. And today we are going to discuss about our home. We're going to discuss about some of the challenges we are facing here and also the challenges we are facing back home. So today we are going to learn about her background. Her name is Amara, right?
Yes.
So Amara is going to talk to us a little bit of her history, how she grew up, where she schooled, and how she came to Dubai. So we are going to discuss a little bit as Nigerians. You know, what we've been doing is bringing professionals, experts that are not Africans. So most times we also have a segment where we bring somebody from any part of Africa or somebody from Nigeria to discuss so that we'll always stay connected to our roots. Amara, welcome to Vic Influential.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you so much. It's so good to be here.
Yes.
I feel so glad to be here, honestly. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. How has it been?
It's been okay. We can't complain. We don't complain.
Yes,
We only give thanks.
Yeah. Last time we spoke, you said that you traveled to Nigeria. When was that?
Yes, that was November. Yeah, last year.
2 months ago.
2 months ago, yes. But I was in Nigeria as well, August. And then when I came back, I got the sad news.
Okay.
And then I had to go back again. And that's it. So, and that was my first time of traveling twice in a year. So,
family emergency.
Yes.
Sorry for that. But everything is cool now.
Yeah, everything is fine. Like I said, we don't complain. We always give thanks.
So we had to bring you to Big Influential to grace our platform.
It's so good to be here, Victor. It's my first time, being behind a camera and talking to someone in this way. So I feel glad. I hope we do this more and more and more.
Yeah, so we'll continue to grow. What part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm from Anambra State.
Which side of Anambra?
I'm from Oka North, from a small town called Achala.
Okay.
Yes.
When they always say I am from Anambra, from a small town, you start hearing the names of billionaires coming out from that side.
Yes, of course.
Which billionaire is from your side?
Sadly, I don't know. Don't kill me.
They are not on social media, like they are not doing things like other people?
I don't know anyone because I was not used to going to the village. It's real. Then when we were young, we had to like be good kids before we can go to the village. If you didn't do anything good as a child, you were not going to go to the village. So
it's also crazy. No billionaires from my town. I'm trying to be the first one.
As an adult, I can say I have been to my village not more than 10 times until now.
When did you live?
My life there. And then I schooled in Abia State. After school, that was 2013. After my youth service, after youth service 2016, I stayed a little bit at home and then I moved to Lagos. I went to Lagos.
So you schooled in Abia State?
Yeah.
How do you see Abia guys? Are they stubborn?
I don't like them.
Why? Why you don't like us?
I don't like them. They are, I don't know, civilized.
Come on. I'm not civilized. Come on, guys.
I have most of them as my friends now because when I like being a teenage, my early teenage life I spent there, right? So I know I have most of them as my friends now.
You saw them as uncivilized that time or no?
You know this saying about Abba Nanya, they too they look.
Yeah, Abba Nanya.
So that's it. But when I moved, being that I've spent most of my life in Anambra State, and then I went to Abia for university, it was a little bit difficult for me to coexist with them. The major problem was the language. I didn't understand an average Abia accent, their Igbo
But we
accent.
speak Igbo.
Not when you want to speak Abia, like when you want to speak Igbo, I don't understand their accent. It was very, and they like speaking Igbo very much.
No, I think it's because of it's not Omahia. Omahia, they always speak.
No, it's not Omahia. It's Uturu now. Yeah, Abia State University.
They mix English with Igbo. Yeah, I think Omahia Igbo is very simple, I think.
I didn't understand the Ngwa, the Uturu, the Imo State. Like, it was very strong that one thing happened, like this is a true life story. One of my lecturers said something to me in Igbo, and I was like, "Sir, I didn't understand you." I said, "In Igbo." He said, "I'm an Igbo, but I'm no Ngwa." I was okay. He
was speaking Ngwa.
Yes, I didn't hear what he said.
I'm from Umuago, and Umuago is Ibek, but we don't speak my dialect. We don't speak Ibek. It's crazy. And Ibek is such a sweet language.
Yeah.
When some people speak Ibek, I'll be like, why? I don't know how to speak this dialect. And it sounds so sweet to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when I was working in the ship also, because I used to work in the ship, and this guy would come and he would speak my dialect to me. Everybody would be like, what he's saying? I have no idea.
Anambra State is the French of Igbo. Anambra is a very romantic language. Anambra accent, not because I'm Anambra, but Anambra accent is a very romantic accent.
How do you say a drink? You want to drink something?
It's not Onitsha. Don't take me there. I'm not from Onitsha. I'm not from Onitsha.
How do you say it?
Ingu mili. Yeah, but
Okay,
Onitsha will say
it.
Elamanya.
Okay.
That's Onitsha. That's that romantic one I'm talking about. Yeah. So we are the France or the French of Igbo.
What do you mean by French of Igbo?
The romantic language. Yeah.
Is French romantic?
Yeah, it's said that French is a love language, right? So I think Igbo Anambra accent.
So if you want to talk to a lady now, you use a French or what?
It's just what some people that it said. It wasn't me.
And it's a line. The person was using a line.
Go and make your research.
All right. When did you schooled in Uturu?
Yeah, I schooled in Uturu for 4 years, right? I studied microbiology. And then, like every other average Nigerian person, I did my service and I moved to Lagos. And I worked in Lagos for, I think, approximately 6 months.
What about your secondary school days?
Everything, all my life was in Anambra, like I said. Primary, secondary, Anambra.
Okay.
It was only just university that I did in Abia.
But Abia is cool. I don't know why you're saying that.
They are nice. Like my BFF now is from Abia State, from Umuahia.
Yeah.
My best friend now is from Umuahia.
You have a female best friend or a male?
He's a male best friend.
It's
controversial.
No. Why I asked that question because I found most of Abia guys becoming bestie with ladies. I don't know.
I don't know about that, but the thing is because after it's been like 12 years, 13 years, we are still friends. I have few of them like that from school. Also, we are still friends. But the ones I went to school with in Anambra, the ones I grew up with, we've lost connection. So I don't know why.
I was thinking is Imo State guys will be more of best friend to ladies. I don't know. Everybody I ask, I have Abia guy as the best friend.
Unfortunately, until now, I don't even know the difference between. I don't know much difference per se between Abia and Imo, especially when they speak. I don't know who is who. I just know that Owom.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're saying Owom.
And this guy I'm talking about, because the reason I like we've been friends is he has a good sense of humor. So I sometimes copy his Abia accent and then I talk to him and he copies my Anambra accent and then we just laugh over it.
So there are some parts of Anambra you don't understand.
No, of course there is.
Yeah.
Even my own accent.
And what they speak is Igbo.
Yes. I don't understand. It has to be Central Igbo, right? My own accent, I don't understand. I have to have somebody in the village to tell me what this
So what language, like what part of Igbo do you understand more?
Central Igbo.
Which one is Central Igbo?
Bia. Nolana.
Who's speaking that? What part of Igbo is speaking that? What part of
You know
East
there
is
is.
speaking that?
I hope you know there is Igbo is Igwe and there is Olumba. You know, right?
And they're all Igbo.
Oh, they're all Igbo. That
Yeah.
Olumba is that one you don't understand if you're not from there.
Okay.
Then Igbo is the general one.
Who's speaking that? Igbo Nzubo.
Igbo is the central Igbo, like I said. Olumba is the one. Igbo is, I think, the one they used to write Igbo.
Yeah. What I'm asking is, who speaks that more? Is it Imo, Anambra? Who speaks that?
Igbo, I don't know. I don't think there's anybody that speaks it.
But I think Umuahia Igbo, everybody understands it. If you ask me.
Okay, Umuahia. There's
not like Abia State. I said Umuahia.
Okay. I don't know much. I can't say what I don't know. I don't know much, but I know there is. Where is my friend from? Ibeku.
Yeah,
Ibeku is Umuahia, right? Ohonho is Umuahia also.
Yeah, part of it is Umuahia.
Okay, so I know those places, the names, but not like I've been there. When all my life in Abia State, I think I just went to Aba only, and then Uturu itself. I don't remember going to Umuahia.
Ibeku has its dialect called Ibeku. Yeah, Ibeku. Yeah, so people that says Ofa Ufan. Yeah, Ofa, you know, that's like
Nkabunkai.
Ofa means this place is
Nkabunkai.
So it's not Nkabunkai. Nkabunkai means distance as. Ofa means here. This surrounding this place.
Okay.
So
Eba.
If something is happening, maybe they have to be scared, or you want to treat them like a stranger. They will tell you, we'll find that.
Okay.
There's no need to be scared. We are home.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. You just give us what should I say, stray bullet saying that Abia, this is my first time of hearing this one, but it's okay. Most of us don't want to be like me.
They're not romantic.
Romantic, we don't want. Is that what you mean by the uncivilized? Is that what you mean?
The Igbo is so strong. Like, I remember those days, I cannot understand what they are saying, and they will not speak English. And then when I speak Anambra accent, they laugh at me. Yeah. So it made me like go into my shelf. I really don't mingle with them a lot until I see an Anambra person. I come out, like I try to talk. Some also are from Anambra, but born and brought up in Abia State. So they speak, they're like my Anambra accent. They might not speak because they are from Anambra. They like my Anambra accent, but then they speak more of Abia accents.
You don't know how to drag somebody?
No, I'm not able. I'm not able. You know, I'm small and tiny with my short hair and everything. I'm scared also because my first time ever living in Anambra, I was just barely 18 years.
Were you always bullied?
Of course.
In school, at home?
Of course.
You did not grow up with boys?
I did, but you know, if looking back from where you come from, my parents or my dad, let me say, even if you are being the one bullied, he will think you are the trouble because you're supposed to. My dad was a Levite, so he has this very strong sound doctrine. Like, even if you are the trouble, you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to pick your friends carefully. You're supposed to not even be found in that place of trouble in the first place. So if you are being bullied, he will not believe you are the one being bullied. You believe you're in trouble.
No, I grew up where is to go to the stream. You have to be strong to go to the stream, or you will come back after 4 hours. And when you come back home, your parents will beat you. Why did you stay this long?
Yeah.
So you have to be strong to go to the stream to fetch water, to come back. And another thing is, when you go to the stream and fight, comes back, your parents will see you. Who did you fight with? If it's a junior or somebody like your age and you could not fight back, that is another problem. So your parents will only say something when it's a senior person you fought with. So if it's your age or junior, you better fight back.
I know, right?
Yeah. You better fight back. So being bullied, I think everybody was outgoing, if you ask me, in my village. So you need to grow up staying strong ladies, okay, but in my home we have two ladies, the senior and the junior. The boys are in the
In the
middle.
middle.
They are growing up, but I don't think my junior sister will be scared of maybe anybody around. I don't think. I don't know. She never complained of anything, somebody bullying her, so I don't know. So that is it. How did you come to Dubai? When did you come to Dubai?
My story of coming to Dubai is a very interesting one, and I can never forget it, even if
Should we toast to it? Of course, toast with coffee.
we should. Honestly, we should toast it. It's a very interesting one. Like I said, I moved to Lagos, so I was working in a travel agent company. It's just a small setup. Me and the owner of the place. Yes, so I was there on that fateful day. I got a WhatsApp message from my sister. My big sister was here. Was the one who brought me here. So I got a WhatsApp message like, Amara, would you like to come to Dubai and work? Out of nowhere. And when I read the message, I was like, she intended to bring two of us, me and my immediate other sister. So I told her no, that it might be too much for her to sponsor us at the same time. So let my sister go first, and then when she recovers from the expenses, I can come. He said, okay. Then I went back to my immediate other sisters and said, this is the conversation I had with our big sister. What do you think? She was like, are you okay? Are you normal? Go back to her. Tell her you want to come to Dubai, that you come with me. And then that thing like left me like, I was really stupid. What was I thinking? Like opportunity presented itself and I want to throw it away. And then I went back to my sister like, okay, I want to come. I changed my mind. I think I want to come with my big immediate other sister. She said, okay, do I have a passport? I said, yes, I have a passport. She said, okay. And then things were good. Visa takes maximum 2 days, like 3 days, and your ticket once you book is ready and you can come. So then I remember, like I told you, it's just a small setup. So everything worked out for good. Because I remember telling my madam then, like, can you do something for me a little bit? Increase my salary no matter how little. Since I'm the one doing the front office, I'm doing the office assistant, I'm doing the office runner, I'm doing virtually everything. So I need a little bit of a raise. I think her excuse then was like, I was not up to 6 months. That's why she didn't give me the raise, because the same month that I left was the same month I clocked 6. So I didn't do 7th month. I left on that 6th month. So when my salary came that month, she didn't increase it. It was still the same. I don't want to mention what I was being paid. So, and then, like I said, everything worked out for good. By then, already my visa is ready, ticket is ready, everything is ready. All I need to is just pick my things, go back home, and then come back with my sister to Lagos. And then from Lagos, we will come to Dubai. So that day, I was at home washing up my things, putting my things together. I think my madam was waiting for me, not like here. Even
That
so,
was when? What year?
that was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019. So already I knew that, okay, I'm done. I'm not going to be working there. So I didn't go to work that morning.
How do you see the work culture there and here?
Of course, there's a big difference. The difference is this much. You can't measure it.
Like in what sense?
Salary aspect. Like, because it is until I came here that I started mixing up that you work in a company, no matter how small, the least number of persons should be 5, 6, about. Like, if that place that I worked was here in Dubai, it should be up to 15 members of staff, not one or not 2 persons doing, like, not one person doing everything. So it's until I moved here that I had how do you say it, mix people working,
culture. Yeah, diverse culture.
yes, multicultural place, all kinds of nationalities. That one of the culture shock I had is communication. My accent is strong, theirs is strong. Like, I don't hear what they're saying, they don't hear mine. So
Understand was not coming.
it was not coming.
Understand coming? It was not coming.
It was not coming. Like, it was a shock to me. What am I doing here? It took me months, years to begin to understand them, and to begin to for them to begin to understand me also. And as an average Nigerian, we speak English. If you don't speak well, people will laugh at you, no matter how bad it is.
Make
Okay.
them dey laugh.
Sorry?
Make them dey laugh, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, but the thing, what I'm
You go,
trying to say,
now you go there here now. Person will know they even know how to write English. Go be your manager.
the English does not matter here.
Make them dey laugh.
So I came with that mentality, with my big vocabulary, my perfect diction. I had problem all the time. I kept having problem with my superiors, because when the problems comes, I don't know now how to say understanding coming, not coming, going, not going. I have to say it the way it is, and then they see me as a threat or as a joke. I don't know how they are seeing me. But someone like me, who is, I know I'm not the only one I'm not the only one in this shoe. There are people like me who are stubborn, unquote. We know they hear what things has to go the way they have to go. If they're not going the way they have to go, you have to ask questions like, why are they like this? Why am I being giving less than the rest of the team? Is it because I'm African, or is it because I'm new? I want to know. So I had that problem when I came to Dubai newly. It was a big problem, but now it's nothing new.
So
and now I know the game. Now I have the UAE experience.
No, but I don't think that is not my own experience. Like pay difference is not.
No, it's just for instance. I'm using it as an instance. I never pay. I was
Some
never
people
paid less.
complain that I have seen someone sent me message to discuss about that on my podcast, but I did not have that experience. I work since I came to UAE. I've worked in 2 places. That 2 places, that was not the experience.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it happens. It's real. People are being paid less because they don't have experience, UAE experience.
No, it's not about UAE experience. The person was saying because of the nationality.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Some people will tell you if you have the experience, yes. And during I have seen some job, they will say if you have like from 1 year or 2 years UAE experience.
Yeah,
So some people prioritize that experience, right? But this person was complaining about getting salary because of your this nationality. I didn't have that.
I don't know about that as well. I believe everybody is being paid according to their level, experience, and that's it. But for nationality, I don't think so. So if you are a Nigerian or an African, you are doing the same level of work with another nationality, you should be paid the same.
And I wanted to discuss about it when she sent me that message. It was a lady that sent it to me. So I had to ask other people, right? I asked some Nigerians, I asked some Ghanaians, I asked some Cameroonians. They were telling me, my company don't do like that. My company don't do like that. At this level, they pays everybody the same. At this level, they pays everybody the same.
If you're in the same level, everything should be the same. I haven't heard of being on the same level, but being paid less. It's not possible. That's a big offense. If someone is doing that, then the person is being done to should speak up.
You know, there are in some situation you will say, if I speak up now, they will say Nigerian again. Nigerian again, you know that thing. So this Nigerian again is why we choose to start doing something different on the side and take it serious, so that it will also say, okay, Nigerians, they're also hardworking, or they are doing something good, something like that. So this is your experience.
So that was
language
and the food. As an average Nigerian Igbo girl, I don't joke with solid food. The food first few years was not solid. I was always sick.
What kind of food was that?
I was eating what was provided by the company, right?
Rice,
this, so I don't know what until now, I'm not interested. I don't know the names.
Problem with food, even right from Nigeria, I never had. And whatever I want to eat, I will eat. If I am hungry, and what I want to eat is not available, no problem.
No maybe problem. That's you, or maybe because you're a man. But for me as a lady, honestly, I have to eat.
Do you know my go-to food now? If I'm hungry, do you know my go-to?
What?
Oats.
Oh. What's that?
Oats straight and with cold water.
What's that?
Straight, I'm good.
Why?
I don't know.
What happens to fufu gari?
No, sometimes we go to Zagi. Sometimes,
No, I have to eat. I was discussing with my friend while on my way to this place. I have to eat.
No.
If I don't eat, I might even misbehave.
Okay. Since today now,
Yeah.
I've not eaten anything.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm a chef.
Okay, I think that's it.
No, that is
By
not.
the time
no.
you perceive the food, smell
some
it,
people
it
eat.
kind of satisfies you.
No. Some people will eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. They are chefs. You see them in the kitchen also. They are always eating bread, something like that. But
No, that's not for me. I always speak for myself. If I don't eat, I will go crazy. I will explode.
you know that
I
is
have
that
to
is
eat.
that is this thing I wanted to say. How do you say that? Oh, I like this thing so much. I like this thing so much. I like this. I don't want to say I like this thing so much.
Yeah. So that when that thing is not there, you have to
I
survive.
don't want to say it's kind of been there right from time. If there is no food, no problem. My folks will be going out to drink, hang out.
Well,
No problem.
Maybe, like I said, maybe because you're a man, me as a lady, I have to cook whenever I get the opportunity, and I have to make it special because I might eat that food for a week. So I have to make it very good, so I don't kind of like get tired of it. There has to be, if I cook soup or anything, there has to be a lot of meat. The one that I like, there has to be like all those wishy. The way that I like it, it has to be spicy. The way that I like it, I'm making it for myself. If anybody, any friend by the side wants to, I will tell you, okay, this is how I make it. Is it okay by you? And then you can share in it. Otherwise, I have to make it the way I like it. And like it takes time because I make it with a lot of love and joy in it because it's something I'm doing for myself. After doing this 8-hour job, and then when you come back home, you have to eat good and then you rest well because there's another day waiting for you. So for me, food is very, very, very vital. And I faced that challenge when I was like I said, I was always sick. I didn't know because I was not eating properly.
How do you know you're not eating properly?
I was not eating because I was not cooking then. I thought I could do what you are doing. I could, kaliwali eat, but it didn't work for me. I was always sick. Are
you a foodie person?
Of course. I just told you that I am. Right from time, I cannot say. But now I feel like my life depends on food.
How? Because
food gives me joy for now. Back in the days, I cannot say. I can say that I can go without food, but now I feel like.
So you're not that kind of person back in Nigeria, or sometimes you just eat something with mineral, then you up.
No.
Okay, you don't do that.
No. I don't. I have to eat good food. Much. I don't know.
I would just take bread, granuts, and Coke and Pepsi.
No, I never did. If I must take that bread, and I have to kind of like balance it.
Now, you see, if I want to eat swallow, it has to be egusi. If it's not made in my house. If I go to a restaurant, I'm eating only egusi. But I'm not eating only egusi because if I like egusi so much. It's because I trust that everybody knows how to make egusi.
Yeah.
But every other soup, I don't think everybody knows how to make it. So okay, let me go with egusi. Yeah. If I go, they will be telling me, eat egusi. If I eat vegetable now, I don't know how the person made it, and I will go home, I cannot sleep.
Yeah,
I'll be having So, okay, let's go with egusi. Now, if I go to buy something, I did not see egusi or I did not see rice with plantain. If there is no plantain, I'm going with bread. So it's either egusi or rice with plantain. If these two is not available,
because everybody can make it.
Yeah. If this two is not available, I'm going with Coke straight. I don't need headache. I'll go home now, start, and people will go give me nkwobi.
Yeah.
I will eat food, no meat.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
If I'm hungry so much, I don't care about that meat. I will eat.
But I think as a chef, do you enjoy cooking after work? Like, do you enjoy doing it at home apart from work?
I don't know most times, but if I cook the food, who's going to eat the food? Okay, I came back from vacation. Last year, I came back from vacation, April. Let me say, the foodstuffs I brought from Nigeria, they're still there.
I know.
In the freezer.
It's a reality.
I cooked only 2 times, only egusi that time and the one I still have now.
That's the story of my
life. They're inside freezer and no. Nobody's touching
It's
it.
real. It's real. That's the story of my life.
Yeah.
It's real.
So, there are these people I always interview. They will say Nigerian ladies are so strong. Not talk to Nigerian ladies. Mostly East African male. Most of them, not everybody, but most of them I've talked to, they said they cannot talk to Nigerian ladies. They are so strict. They are so confrontational, stubborn. They'll be shouting. Why is it like that? Why do they complain? But I have not seen
Ask
any
that
of us.
person if that Nigerian lady is a masquerade. Are we masquerades? Like, can he not see our faces? Because the only person he can be scared of is a masquerade and God, because he can't see their faces.
So okay, in your own experience, if it's not the person you're working with, if it's not, has maybe any East African guy just walk up to you to talk to you if it's not your colleague?
Of course, I go to Deira like twice in a month, and when I go there, I see most of them. I know they are not Nigerians. They hit at me. And I smile, I talk to them, but I'm on motion, like I'm working fast. I have a business. I have something.
No, I mean East Africans. They might be Cameroon or Ghana.
The one I remember, I think he asked me. I was walking into the store, how do you say, the grocery store. So he was also coming inside the store. So he asked me where I'm from. I said I'm from Nigeria. He said, "Oh, he thought so to say." He said I'm beautiful, blah blah blah. Like he said, "Where are you from?" He said he's from Uganda. I said, "Oh, I like Ugandan boys because I like their color. They are very dark. The dark is darking. It's not a fake one." And he laughed. I said, "No, you cannot have my number."
The person that was complaining about our ladies they were also Ugandan guys. So why? Okay, I think maybe because of this one. I've been living outside the country maybe for a long time.
Just maybe. I don't know. But, the only time I have met or talked with them is mostly at work. And it's a limited talk. It's either work talk, or like just a light joke and everybody goes their way. I haven't had the opportunity to like have a talk with any other nationality apart from Nigerians. Nigerians, we already know ourselves. So, like I said, the person that said they are scared of Nigerian ladies, ask that person if they are masquerades.
Okay, why? You've heard this thing that most of our guys likes to go out with their ladies.
Yeah, I heard it.
Ugandan lady and Kenyan lady. Why do you think is that?
For our Nigerian, I used to say that any Nigerian guy that don't like us here in Dubai or in diaspora, they are not Nigerians. They should check their backgrounds. They are not Nigerians. Yes, they are weaklings, because how can you not like your own? Or they are not real. It's 1 out of 10 that is real. 1 out of 10 marries the girl. 1 out of 10 is serious with the girl. 1 out of 10 is honest with the girl. 1 out of 10 really, really likes the girl. I mean,
so you think they are going with the ladies because of what?
I don't know. Maybe you ask one of them. I cannot say what I don't know.
Most I have seen also on social media, this question I'm asking you now. When I was doing a street interview, also I asked this question. I think maybe one of my first video street interview was a Ugandan guy. So he said, I don't like
Why?
I don't like Nigerian ladies. So I asked him, why you don't like Nigerian ladies?
Yeah.
He said, can I say this? Yeah, I said yes, you can say it. Nigerian ladies don't.
So what?
Nigerian ladies don't have water. I
said, boy, that's ill. That's very ill.
I said, what do you mean by Nigerian ladies? Because I don't.
I don't like having that conversation.
I said, why don't say that I'm a Nigerian, I know why.
That's bullshit. That's very BS.
Yeah.
That's BS.
Okay, I told him, if you have been, let it not be what you heard. let me tell you. If you're saying our Nigerian ladies don't have water, because I understand what you mean, is because it means straight, you're not man enough. That's my straight answer to you. It means that you're not man enough, because if you want to say it, maybe thinking that you're shedding Nigerians, this is just straight answer. If you're talking to any Nigerian lady, you tell you go.
No,
And the comments, what our ladies was dropping on that comment also, I don't think the guy checked checked that video. So this is, and because of, if I want to talk to your sisters, they will be like, what do you want? And I don't like it. They have to behave like ladies. They're not behaving like ladies, Okay. But we are not complaining. Why are we not complaining?
When you want to have a conversation with an average East African guy, I'm not being a stereotype, but it's happened to me several times. As a Nigerian girl, the talk you cannot have that talk for 20 minutes, 15 minutes without this kind of talk. I mean, why in the first place? Can we not talk about how to change Africa, to make Africa a better place? Can we not do it? Does it have to be, okay, you need water? Oh, yeah, take water. Take, drink, and
or talk about his democracy, his president or something like that.
I had one guy in my workplace, and he came. I cannot remember how the talk started, but he already started going to that water thing, and I gave him bombastic side. I said, "You are very disrespectful. If I slap you, you disappear from here. Like who the H are you? Do you think I'll have this talk with you? Are you okay? Don't you know I senior you? You dey Chris?
This I don't know. Most people will not have anything to say or know how to have a conversation with a lady, or there are so much things to talk about.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem.
There are so much things to talk about. You can talk about Dubai. You can talk about your work. You can talk about your experience.
Yes. They are bent on that talk, and it's very not giving. It's limited.
But this kind of is not just most guys do like that. They will think if we start this conversation, maybe she
to
will
interest
like us,
her.
maybe something like that.
Yeah.
So they will not know how to approach a lady. Hi. So they will come in from that side. And most people will also continue with the conversation.
But they have refused to understand that we're in 21st century. If a lady wants you, she will come to you and tell you she wants you. You don't have to talk dirty or, stoop low. I think they have refused to understand that.
So what kind of conversation interests you?
Conversation that interests me, secular conversation, like a normal conversation, but
Football, politics, culture.
Yes, but if I'm not effing with you, don't tell me that. That is the most disgusting thing ever. Like, it turns me off.
Okay, let's try to help them. If they get to see this video, maybe you share it on your WhatsApp.
I will share it.
They will see it.
Let the whole world know.
So you prefer talking about politics?
Politics, I really don't like politics because it will not change anything. I prefer talking about mostly lifestyle and any kind of humorous talk, like anything comedy, anything that makes you laugh and forget that we're in this crazy world. That's the kind of talk I like to talk.
But you don't know any comedian from East Africa? Or any musician from there? Do you know any?
I know. Is this Sauti Soul or Sauti Soul from Kenya? They are my best. I think they are not. They are no longer. I don't think they have any current music.
Okay.
Sinje, hala hala hala. I love that song a lot, and I know Diamond. Yeah.
Diamond is not. Diamond, I think, from Tanzania.
Yeah, of course, he's East African, right?
Okay, that is it. I wanted to ask you about fashion. You like African cultural?
I'm big on it. I'm big. No. If it's not Africa, if it's not black, I don't know what color it is. It has to be Africa.
So why are you not wearing African clothes now?
I don't have it, unfortunately.
But is there like any gathering they do? Like they just did end of the year party? Did you attend anyone?
Africans. I don't.
Mostly Nigerians.
Yeah, I really don't have anyone that I belong to. That's because I think it will not fetch me a lot because most of our brothers here.
No, it's not. It's just to connect.
Yeah, connect, but it will not fetch me a lot. Honestly, I tried. Not like I didn't try.
Since I started doing content. Nigerians has been crazily helpful, 100%. Like if I test any of them, I want to do all Nigerians. If I test any of them that I want to do,
Yeah.
it was also a Nigerian guy that connected me to this
To
studio.
this place, yeah.
So he went out of his way to come and check everything out for
I
you.
wish they can help me that way.
No, you have to connect.
As a lady, I wish not just Nigerian, have any lady, any man can help a lady that way, and not
Any
wanting
man?
to ask it. And yeah,
You have your best is a man. You have best.
he's far away wherever he is doing living his life. We only talk on phone, and like I said, he has a good sense of humor. So that thing is what like has
I have
glued me to him.
ladies coming here. We are connecting, talking more science. So, well, it depends. I think it depends on what you guys want. I have already declared on my podcast that I'm allergic. So there is no way I'm going to start trying to start talking about water. I'm already allergic to it.
Uh-huh.
I declared on the air, but that is it. So you like African fashion, but you're not wearing it.
I like anything Africa, anything and everything Africa home. I support it, but it's not because I'm not wearing abada.
No, it's not abada. It's what do they call it? Ashoke.
Ashoke, yeah. Because I'm not wearing it does not mean I don't support it, but I do. I like it. Like it stands out anytime, anywhere. Even if a blind can see it. The thing we are wearing.
Do you recommend because do you recommend because I want to if I'm going to stop wearing this kind of clothes on my podcast. So do you recommend I start wearing suit or ishiago?
I recommend you wear ishiago. If my job requires me not to wear uniform, I'll be wearing more of African. I want to rub it on everybody's face, especially the racists. Like I'm an
I've
African,
not had any
and I
racist
have
experience here.
Sorry,
I've not had any
racism.
Yeah,
you've not.
Yeah.
Where are you? Maybe on a low key, like if you look deeper, you've not.
I don't look deeper.
Okay,
if anybody shade me, I shade back.
I look deeper and I pay attention to the little
Why would
things.
you do that?
Why wouldn't I? I have to know who is with me and who is against me.
How?
You have to. If you don't, I mean, you lose.
But does it really matter?
It does. It does matter. Like the energy you give me, I give back, right? If I notice
Then
that I'm not like generalizing it. The same energy that you give me, I give you. If like you're close to me and I notice you are a racist, even tribalistic, I give you the same energy back.
I don't know I don't know how I'm going to categorize somebody as a racist. I don't know what the person will do.
It happens.
But one thing you will not do is to use a racial word. If you did not use any racial word, then we are good.
No, you don't
if
have
you give me any bad energy, I'll give you bad energy.
You don't have to use a racial. I think you are in the back of the house in the hospitality. I've been in front of the house since I started. So I've had people you don't even
dealing with guests. You know what those kind of guests, you know how I treat them, they would think that some people are below them.
Yeah.
So they will start, okay, because you are here, I'm coming to stay here. So I am more than you.
Yeah.
They come in with that energy.
Yeah.
I see that every day.
Really?
Mostly from ladies. Right?
Yeah, of course it happens. From me, ladies and men and everybody and everybody.
I've experienced it mostly from ladies. And I'll be smiling only. So if I try like countless of times, I will greet, they will not greet back. I will leave you alone.
These are guests?
Yeah. I will leave you alone. Good morning. Nothing. Good morning. Nothing. I will leave you alone.
It's crazy.
It's okay.
It's
then
crazy.
You don't know how I intend to serve you. That is why I greet you, because I have to greet you.
Yeah.
If you greet back, I'll ask you, how is your day? What do you want? How can I make it better?
Yeah.
Then, but if I'm coming to chat with you, greet you did not respond, I don't know how I'm going to serve you better that day.
Those people are just uncivilized. They are not well-traveled, well-learned, well-exposed. If they are,
maybe they just come out from yacht, or they use private jet to come, and you're saying they are uncivilized.
They are uncivilized. They haven't traveled. Someone who has traveled, someone who is well-exposed, or will I just say it's just individual differences or just their mentality? Because for me, I haven't traveled a lot. I'm not well-learned per se, but I take everybody as they are, except if you give me that bad energy, I give it back. But some people who are still well educated, who are well exposed, you see still them having that mentality that they are superior being or whatever they are. I don't know. I cannot just explain. So being in hospitality, you will see this kind of thing every day. Like they make you question your existence. Like, why am I here? Why am I here? Like, what am I doing? What have I done wrong? What have I said wrong? Which you haven't done or said anything wrong. It's just the devil. I say the devil is just using them.
We do.
Yes.
It's our job. It's the nature of our job.
Yes. You are just being nice. But they have that mentality that really I wish I could tell, I could know what's going on in their mind. Meanwhile, you're just doing your job, trying to entertain your guests, making sure that they feel at home, but they are turning it against you. I don't know what that means.
It's okay. To me, if anybody come with that energy, I'll say you missed it.
Exactly.
Seriously, you've already missed it.
They missed.
Because my company encourages us to talk with guests, know what they want. Even we always even go to extra mile of okay, I want this thing tomorrow. Even if it's not on the menu, we'll make it.
Yeah. Of course, that's hospitality. So, how else do you define
when
hospitality?
you come and feeling like I cannot talk to you, you missed.
Yeah.
You missed having a good meal. Maybe that's your favorite. You just missed it immediately. So it's okay. To me, also, they are doing me a favor.
Right.
And doing people I'm going to give hand over a favor.
Right.
So, yeah. Big influencer. Yes. 50% of what we are doing or what I'm doing as a Nigerian is to change the narrative, and 50% is to educate. You understand? I'm trying to stay in the middle, bring from the high professionals and pass it over to people that wants to grow. And I always emphasize that I'm a Nigerian. Most of the thing that I'm doing is to change the narrative.
Yeah.
So the last guest I had, I think last week Wednesday, also a Nigerian working with me, a security specialist. I said we need to work. We'll work extra time just to show, okay, Nigerians, we must change this narrative, right? And I also told the owner of this studio, and why I doubled down on what I'm doing and always say that I'm a Nigerian is to make, at least when the video starts getting much views, they say, okay, this is a Nigerian guy doing this.
Yes.
And I also bring Nigerian guests sometimes to do it. Yeah. So how can we do this thing and make sure, yes, okay, Nigeria, I'm thinking we are only country that is banned here, right?
No, we are not.
But the people that are not getting visa to come to these countries, how many?
We are the only ones. Even so, there was a time some Asian countries also were banned. Yeah, I heard so.
But they will say because Nigerians are always fighting. That is what they will tell you.
Well,
those people, they are always fighting.
When that time, when that heat was on, there was a time it was so hot. I told a colleague of mine that even if Satan is a Nigerian, I'm also a Nigerian. There's nothing I can do about it. It's left for you to know that I'm not Satan. But if you still see me as a Satan, it's still okay by me. Because not everybody, like you are saying that you want to change narrative. I tell you what, you can only do your best.
Yeah, that's my best.
You can't force it on people to change their perspective, the way they perceive Nigerians, the way they see Nigerians. You can't. You can only do your best. Okay, so even if Satan, the devil himself,
but
Lucifer,
another crazy thing, because I did 1 year street interview only asking people, what do you think about Nigerians? Have you have any experience with Nigerians? What do you think? This, that, and I think the second. One of the, I have, I think about 700,000 views now, was asking a Ugandan guy your experience with a Nigerian, and the guy was saying how he loves Nigerians and he wanted to marry a Nigerian, something like that. The video had about
Nigerians, it's all about individual differences.
Now see,
bad people are everywhere, good people are everywhere.
All those videos, is Africans will go to that comment section singing bad things about Nigerians.
I don't care really. Personally, I don't give a hoot.
So, and I want to hear maybe nationals or other, it's not just Africans here, right? Somebody that will say, okay, I've had this experience with Nigerians, this is how bad.
When I was new in Dubai, the first person that tried to dupe me was not a Nigerian. So how do you explain that? As a JJC, right? As a a naive person. You don't know what's
Or
up.
most people doing, I want to go US or Canada, people that are going to rob you
They are not
Nigerian
Nigerians.
businesses.
They are not Nigerians, for crying out loud. Let's be honest. They are not Nigerians. Nigeria as a country is not, we have scammers, but we are not the people with the most scammers. Go and research. The well-known scammer in the world is not a Nigerian. The Nigerian president or government is not the most corrupt one. So how do you explain that? You can only try, but you can't force people to change their perspective. I feel like they're always, like I said, those ones, apart from now racism, like I said before, anybody who does not like a Nigerian or who feels threatened from a Nigerian is uncivilized. You are inexposed. That person is uneducated. That person needs a lot of growing up to do. Because how are you scared about your fellow human being who you can see? He's not a masquerade. The face is not covered. So how are you scared? And you are talking with this person.
And the person is not going to shoot you.
This person is harmless, no arms. So why are you scared about this person? Why? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay, let them be scared. Maybe
how do I come tomorrow and say that I'm scared of who? Like who? Who can I possibly be scared of? Who? I haven't done anything to this person. I don't think that person can do anything to me. Honestly.
You are the one perpetrating the evil. You are the Nigerian guy.
Oh,
so
no.
how are you going to be scared of the person?
Oh no. No.
How are you going to be scared of the person?
No, like I told you, there was a time it was hot. And being the only Nigerian at my place of work, the only Nigerian lady, the other ladies, they will come to me, hey, Nigerian, this. So what do you want me to do?
No, most people was telling me that also. I will ask them, is this the only thing you know about Nigeria?
I ask her, what do you want me to do?
I said, okay, no problem.
I asked
No
that
problem.
lady, what do you want me to do?
You know, maybe you have easy hand. I'm not talking about you. I was saying to myself,
Yeah.
maybe you have easy mind, easy hand to do whatever you want. So you relax.
Yeah.
So since we are going to fight to get what we want, okay, no problem. We'll fight. We have the strength to fight. Yeah.
Of course.
No problem. We have the strength to fight.
So you can't never change people's perspective. You can't. You can only do your best.
Whatever perspective they have about us, it's okay.
It's okay. Very much okay by me. I don't even like, honestly, I don't. Honestly
I used to tell my boss, if something come that we have to discuss, I would tell him, if you're in my shoe, you will resign. He would tell me, what do you want? What do you mean? Let's say you don't understand. But if you are in my shoe, you will not be here. You would have left since.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, thank you for sticking with us for this long. I hope you've enjoyed our discussion. Like I told you, I want to feel connected to the roots. I don't want to leave my roots. And I'm never going to leave my roots. So
never.
Once in a while,
where you want to live and go? Tell me where you want to live and go. It doesn't make sense.
Where you want to live and go?
When somebody is so much envious of you to be a Nigerian, just forgetting that, say, we are the bad guys, we are the bad government, we are everything, but somebody wants to be a Nigerian still.
Yesterday I did a podcast here with a Pakistani lady, and she was saying that she likes Nigerians. Yeah, and she was saying that Nigerians, they know how to pay. And I was saying that in the camera, right? And you know, I've heard that, you know. Okay, let me just say now, if you ask East African ladies, most people, why do you like Nigerians? Say they know how to, they are romantic. I was saying to myself, see you. When did I become romantic?
I actually don't want anybody to like me, because that likeness, I actually don't want anybody to like me. Don't like me.
Our hands are open.
I used to say it, you know, I'm a Nigerian, I'm a very dangerous, I'm a scammer, so avoid me, please. I will.
Our hands are open, right? So the lady have noticed that if you're dealing with Nigerians that have money, they will not price it too much, and they will buy your product. Even back in Nigeria, it's like that, right? Most people have noticed it. If you make Nigerians your customer, or the people that can how do they say it? Buy what you're selling, right? If there are the people that can afford your products, you will enjoy them.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Guys, I'm gonna stay true to my roots.
Stay true
You
to
know,
your
I have a
roots.
segment I'm always doing about Africa. That should tell you that I'm never gonna leave who I am. So
No.
thank you for sticking with us, and thank you for being part of this community. If you've not subscribed, please do to
Subscribe.
support what we're doing. You know, it's
Subscribe.
crazy. My day is crazy, but I will find strength to bring guests to talk with you. So it will be advisable, or it will give me more energy to see that the subscribing is growing and the
Yes.
view is growing.
Yes.
Please subscribe, comment, and like
Yes.
to support us doing this every day for you, or
Of
three
course.
times in a week for now.
Of course.
Thank you, and see you next time.